Hey everyone, how's it going today? We are having fantastic weather here. It's in the mid 80s and a slight breeze, perfect weather to work in the garden. So that's what I'm doing. Plus, I just have to anyway because it really needs to be hurried along here before I can plant things. Anyway, I have my two nice rows that I broad forked up. I'll show you that in a minute. It's a new planting area that I'm creating here. My main concern right now is getting enough organic matter in this clay to help keep the plant roots from suffocating. They can really suffer from too dense of a soil. So I'm going to be adding some of the cold compost that I have that my chickens helped me create. I just, for a couple of years, I just threw tons of their coop material, the stuff I took out of the coop with their manure and straw, just things like that, into a space. And then I just let them work on it. I threw food scraps in there and stuff, and they really broke it down well for me. It's a couple years old. It takes a long time to do it that way when you're not hot composting, and I'm not turning it constantly. I just let them do the work. So it's a long-term process, but it turns up some really nice compost. So I'm going to be putting that in these rows today and breaking up any clods of clay that I find in these rows that I've created. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So these are the two rows that I've created. It's kind of difficult to see. One is right in the shade of one of the poles that we have holding our shade cloth up. The other one is off to the right here that you can see. And so 16 to 18 inch beds, and then I put a layer of leaves here in the middle for a walk space. So this is what I'm going to be working with for right now. Here's a little bit more of a close-up of what I'm talking about. This is our native soil with no amendments or anything. Super high clay content, and it has the propensity to just really stick together. So because of all that clay. So I have to go through the whole row and try to get any of these larger rocks out that I don't want in the row, and just go through and clean up any big clods. And then after I do that, I'm going to work in the compost a little bit and see what it looks like. We also have really a lot of rocks in our soil, just because we are so close to a creek. I'm assuming that's that's why. But every time I create a new space for beds to grow things in, this is what I go through. I have to go through and clean it out of all the bigger size rocks and the clods of soil that are just like not concrete quite, but close. It makes it super hard for any plants to grow in this soil if it doesn't have something to lighten it up. So it's totally worth it. It's good soil, but it just needs a little help to get plants to grow in it. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So about an hour and a half later, we have this first row all done. I have broken up all the heavy big clods of clay and removed any rocks that needed to be removed, and got some compost in there. And that is the difference between that and the side that I haven't done yet. As you can see, it really needs the same treatment. So, and this really is the difference between having happy, healthy, productive plants and something that will just struggle to survive, and you may not even get any produce. So that's I'm always happy to get this part of the job done, because it makes my later job much easier, and you get a lot more produce out of it. So yeah, happy to have this part done, and I'll work on the other one probably tomorrow. Talk to you guys again soon.